Hello everyone, Solomon Chau here. It's June 25th, 2024. This is where I live, the concrete jungle. I mean, I'm literally in the jungle, and the pavement, as you can see, is made out of concrete. As I have disclosed before, I'm a homeless, and that's what I do. By choice. I am a homeless. By day, I am a homeless man. By night, I work. This is how I roll. That's what the homeless must do. That is the way. And every so often I have to film footage of myself being a homeless so I can monetize my videos. Potentially, I need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and be able to start monetizing my videos, which I have tried and attempted before but utterly failed. What I've done for other side gigs that have worked, that I did make money, upwards from thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars, was eBay and Amazon. Why I don't do that anymore is because I need my own space. I need to be able to pay overhead for my own space. I've been doing it out of my mom's house, and she's just so cringe that it's just not worth it anymore. Not even money. I have to listen to this Chinese parent, overbearing Chinese parent, yapping all the time. It's just not worth it. Now I'm just like the predator in the jungle, looking for game, looking for hunts. No, not really. I'm just hiding. I'm really just hiding. And exercising, getting vitamin D, boosting up my testosterone levels, maximizing any way possible to naturally boost my testosterone levels so that I don't become any more homeless. This has already happened, or have happened, or continues to happen with the current generation and new generations of young people becoming lazier and fatter and complacent and less ambitious than their previous generation, because they don't know any better. Playing video games, watching porn, new adaptation of the misuse of technology like VR. Sure, Apple Pro, Facebook MetaQuest, the iPhone itself, the Google Android phones, all these new tools are being used and abused. Your attention economy is being exhausted. Your focus is being exhausted by other external stimuli. And sooner or later, you don't know who the hell you are anymore, and you're just lurking around for another dopamine hit, for social validation. And it becomes a vice. Even school becomes a vice, You're no longer there, learning and stuff. You're just there to get an A or a B or, B plus and A to appease somebody. Appease your teacher, appease your professor, appease your Asian parent, tiger parent, whatever the hell it is. You know, you're no longer there just learning for the sake of learning to better yourself, become more educated, to become wiser, to become more affluent, more educated, to improve your language skills. You're just there for social validation reasons. You just want to impress people with your fancy degrees and your papers, and in reality it doesn't translate to a higher income in reality or a better job. It just soothes your anxiety for social reasons. You know, terrible life choice, which a lot of people, you know, just fall down the hole in because that's all they know. They don't know any better. You just have to selfishly take life by the horns and do your own thing to improve your own self as opposed to someone else's pockets. Their interest, their best interest, not yours. Of course, the professor, the teacher needs a job and they're there to do their thing, but it gets out of hand when the teacher fails you. When they fail you so that you can be recycled back into the class next semester and pay more tuition money. This camera attracts random ass attention seekers. So they get louder and louder, looking for social validation, not acting all savage and shit, not knowing what the hell they're doing or have any conscious awareness of the ramifications of how stupidly they're acting whatsoever. No accountability, maximum anonymity. And that's what happens. No accountability. People just wandering around, you know. How they're not homeless themselves, I don't know. I don't know what becomes of these people, but you know, that's my understanding of it. Or maybe the more derelict you act, and the more savage you act, life will reward you. That could happen too. I don't know. Just another day in the jungle, you know. I gotta survive the rest of June and July 4th. Of course I'll be working. Even if I got fired, I would be collecting unemployment. Not a big deal. Rinse and repeat. Nothing new under the sun here. Just trying to collect my social credits. You know, my Google AdSense, potentially my Google AdSense money. I see there are a lot more children coming out, and I don't know, some people have made it good, you know. Some people have decent parents and they get to live a good life. others not so. So, I'm just gonna continue on my trail of homelessness. The end of June. You could be any age between 20 and 40. You'd still have to wake up in the morning, go to school, or go to work. I mean, that nightmare reality is still a nightmare reality for most people. If you're between the age of 20 and 30, yeah, you'll be in school or you'll be at work. You know, even if you were the greatest valedictorian ever, you'd still be in some, doctorate program, PhD program, master's program, and your life would be on the line for tuition money and loans, educational loans and stuff, and that's life. That's your youth. You only get one life, and on to the next generation. And if you didn't make the right choices, you're fucked. Or you get stuck with your garbage man job. So you have to point the ladder in the right direction. But who knows? You could be wrong. There have been a recent massive tech layoff. People have been getting fired left and right from Google, Amazon, big Fortune 500 companies, Microsoft, Meta, Facebook, all these large companies. People have been fucked over. So just as it was before, many, many moons ago, people battle for a paycheck. I don't know, this is because of scarcity mindset, or this is called culture, or just basic economics, but that's how it is. Or people need their social security, their pension, because they're old and they don't work anymore. But that's life. Oh gosh. More wild creatures just begging for attention and social validation. So, that's just a dog, you asshole. Yep. They like social validation. After I give it to them, they run off. People operate very similarly. Don't be mistaken. They get their fix from whoever. Whoever's the clown is in the circus. In this case, it's me. They validate them, smile at them. They get their reaction from them, and they just jot off like a horse or something. They get a high off of it. That's how extroversion works. If you don't give them their social validation, they just become bigger assholes, get louder, get more obnoxious, and then you give it to them, the smile, the wink, the whatever, the flipping out, or, reaction, and then they just get their fill, and then they leave. They want their dopamine hit. Where's my dopamine hit? Where's my dopamine hit? Same thing, the attention economy on TikTok, on Twitter, or X, why do you really do things? Why can't you just sit in a room and do nothing and be bored? All things that man have come in problems with is because you can't sit in a quiet room. That's a famous quote, something along those lines. I don't have Google open right now, but yeah. Man cannot sit in a room, in a quiet room, in a room and be quiet. He always has to do something. Delayed gratification, instant gratification, you know. He has to think, he has to philosophize, he has to select the best options, he has to pick his poison, something. One interesting thing is the doctor this early morning, she told me after a night full of patients in the ER, how do you think I feel? She just looked at me and said, how do you think I feel? You know. So the doctor probably does, no doubt about it, like 5-10 times more work than anyone else. They're also paid a lot more, but still, is it worth it? So naturally she does more work than me or anyone else, particularly the nurses even, and all the techs combined, because, you know, she's just higher up on the food chain. That's just her God-given responsibility, making more money. I mean, this just has to be. When you're a doctor, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And being a woman and being a doctor doesn't guarantee you Chad either. You just get older, you just get fatter, and you know, there's no guarantee you'll get a hot girlfriend. In fact, you're not even concerned with girls at that level. You just get fatter and older and shit, and it's just like, what in the actual fuck? So the motivation behind being a female doctor in your older age is just kind of like, I just want to retire. What the fuck is this shit? Of course you do. I would too, you know. I'm not after sex. I'm not after having more kids, you know. I'm menopausal. I'm this, I'm that, you know. It's just like, you know, fuck this shit. I don't need to cater to entertain any more people. Fuck this. I'm old, you know. I'm not after Chad. I know Chad is long gone with the 20-year-olds, you know. 20-year-old girls. The fuck, what do you want with a cougar? With grandma, you know. So, you know, shit. Should women retire before men? Legally, yeah, they should. I don't know, but a lot of them continue to work. I don't know for what reasons though. Grandmas do that. They feed families and feed the children of the families, and that's just what they do. Like a community thing, whether they want to do it on purpose, I don't know. They're just wired like that. I don't know, but if I was a girl, if I was a grandma, I'd be like, fuck all of you, I'm retiring early, and you know, the baby makers stop working, and fuck all of you, and good night. I have to point this camera away from anyone potentially thinking that they're Tom Green or some shit. I don't want to trigger their narcissism. The narcissist within. So here we are, just walking in the green mile here. Don't forget to go outside today and get your vitamin D and your other essential earthly natural minerals. Or you just don't believe in that shit and you continue to live in your mom's basement and play World of Warcraft. The choice is yours. I didn't want to be that kind of a guy. I didn't want to be low quality. You know, I can't get away with life so easily. I'm not a girl. I'm not a woman. I don't have a vagina. I don't have boobs. I'm most certainly not blonde and have and 6 feet tall with blue eyes. I mean, shit. I did not by any means win the genetic lottery or an actual monetary lottery. So in any event, I'm trying to film this shit, my daily life, trying to pump out as many videos, low quality videos, so I can potentially monetize and earn $1 American. $1. $1 US. You know. Then I look at other people's videos and say, wow, how did they get to monetize? There are steps you can take, like making introductions, putting music, you know, thumbnails, editing your videos, making it watchable, cutting out, you know, empty, you know, time frames and spaces and stuff like that, and just getting too strict to the point. And the minimum time is 8 minutes. Mine just drag on for like 30 minutes on average. I don't know. I'm just trying to get some random ass views from random ass people. I feel bad for you, any of you watching this, but maybe you'll just pick up a small nugget of knowledge or wisdom or, you know, experiences that you would experience or learn about other than actually having to go through it, spending thousands of hours or actual money, and have a sunken cost to it, a fallacy, a stupid mistake. You learn from other people's mistakes, and I'm telling you right now, people suffer a lot from social validation. Oh, I went to college, I got 2 degrees, I can't find a fucking job. You know, was it in the medical field? Was it like STEM orientated? Even STEM is not bulletproof. Was it engineering? Did it have some kind of engineering involved? Was it electrical engineering at least? Was it biomedical engineering? You know? Was it at least some kind of technical job? Was it a hands-on job? Was it a blue-collar job even? You know, was it a crane operator? Was it a plumber? Was it an electrician? Something that involved a 6-figure salary, or potentially. And if it wasn't, then you're fucked. And if it was never going to make you bank, you're just fucked. You're just aimlessly walking around doing shit, and you'll always be Pedro. You'll always be Jose. You'll never be recognized or paid any much. Maybe after you die. But again, on this earth, during your time, when you're alive, you won't be famous, and you'll just be known as Joe Schmo, John Smith, Ching Chong, Negro, a whole slew of names that we won't go down. Delusional. People are delusional. Another key takeaway is delusional. Are you delusional? Are the things you're doing, is the time you're experiencing on this earth really panning out for you? Or maybe that's not your point. Maybe you don't value money. Maybe you don't have the scarcity mindset thing going on, like most Asian people do. So I'm gonna keep walking until I pick up my bike on this grass field. In fact, I'm gonna stop here and get some water on my bag. It's getting kind of thirsty. Getting kind of thirsty. I don't know. If it's anything you're taking from this, is how to survive homelessness. Life goes on. If one day you happen to lose all your money and you wake up like me, this is what you gotta be doing. Filming yourself on YouTube, telling people you're homeless, telling them to please like and subscribe and support your channel through Patreon or a GoFundMe page. You just have to do it every single motherfucking day. Cheers. To not giving a fuck. When you reach level 10 of not giving a fuck, you become Jesus-like, and you know, money doesn't matter to you anymore. Social validation doesn't matter to you anymore. And you get to live your life. You get to dance, you get to sing, you get to be who the hell you are. And you don't care about your helicopter parents, you don't care about your tiger mom, you don't care about your dragon grandma, wherever the fuck, crouching tiger, hidden dragon shit up your ass. You know. Huh, for sale. If anyone wants to buy a McMansion, that's for sale. Gonna walk here. The homeless walk. Oh, damn. The homeless people are scary. By this very same definition, I'm scary. Huh. This is what you gotta do. In 2024. I could just be homeless in Hawaii, and my brothers right now are homeless in Switzerland. Still, my life would just be the same. I don't need money much. I don't want to be socially validated. Still trying to develop my own personal brand logo. The most success I have ever had was calling my shop on eBay and or Amazon Solomon Shop, in which case people bought hobbies and toys and games from me. Models, of course, from Bandai and Lego and G.I. Joe and Transformers. That would be the Hasbro company. Still, none of which are my own design. So basically there are thousands, if not millions, of Chinese resellers all over the world, which makes me very much no different than anyone else on the market trying to sell you some crap. In fact, that's just a hobby. I think they do that on Facebook now, Facebook Marketplace. I've never used it before, but that's what people do. Just sell their fucking shit there. That's an old antique cottage looking house. The old forge. Huh. The cars are old, no one has been using them for years. I don't know. Things get old. Things get fucking old. No matter how hard you try. Things get fucking old. They rust, rot, and depreciate. That's not your fault. That's just God's green earth. I think I had the worst reaction today. Just these ugly ass girls. Oh my god, I've never seen such ugly ass girls before. I don't really want to talk about this, but damn, they wanted attention. And I'm just like, oh fuck this shit. I've never been so uninterested in my life. I guess that's how girls feel towards guys. The vast majority of guys, just uninterested, and they'll make up whatever excuse to run away. It just feels like uninterested. I'm not interested unless you're at least a 5 or a 6. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. It's like putting on a VHS tape of Teletubbies or Barney the Dinosaur. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. It seems boring to me. I'm not interested. There's nothing you can do. You can put on this, you can put on that. Shit. It's not meant for me. I'm just not into you or it or whatever it is. Damn. People are trying to convince me. Trying to sell themselves Barney the Dinosaur and Teletubbies. I'm not into that shit. Damn. These are some nice homes. Guess how much rent per 1 bedroom? Renovated. One got broke into. That's $3,000 for one quad. Well, here's my bike. So we finally made it. Thank you for your resiliency if you made it this far with me. Alright. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to work on yourselves. And not just fatten your wallets. See you in the next one. Peace out.